Welcome to Watch Symposium. I'm Austin, and this is an interesting story. It's got a few twists and turns. And if you've got a Rolex Explorer and you're planning to take it to RSC at some point, this might be relevant to you. And thank you to Nicholas. He lives in Japan. He emailed me the story. He knew I would get a kick out of it, and I did. So thank you, Nicholas. And it comes by way of the Rolex forum. I'll put a link in the description, and you can check out the thread. So there's a gentleman in Singapore, and he must have gotten a pre-owned Explorer because it had marks on the dial. It had like a damaged dial, and probably what happened was the previous owner had broken the crystal, and that's where the damage on the dial occurred. And long story short, Explorer with a damaged dial, and he took to RSC and had the dial replaced, and when it came back, this is how it came back. Check out the Rolex logo. Do you see anything off with that? It's missing something. Serifs. And it's really weird to see the Rolex logo without serifs. I mean, that's got to be a mistake. It's got to be a slip up. And it looks like they used the same font as they did to write Explorer, that sans serif font. So now I had a reaction to this, and the reaction was, whoa, it could be kind of special because it's an anomaly. I mean, they didn't do this on purpose, right? And so that's kind of interesting because Rolex Anomalies could be worth more, but it always kind of sucks when that Rolex Anomaly sucks. It kind of reminds me of the 36mm Explorer with the Mark I dial. I mean, I guess it's not an anomaly anymore. I mean, maybe all 39mm Explorers are anomalies, but when it came out, it had the short minute hand and it had the solid gold 3, 6, and 9. And then they changed that, all right? They put lume in those 3, 6, and 9 numerals, and they lengthened that minute hand as it should have come out when it first came out. And so for a while there, that Mark I dial, I mean, people were thinking, well, that's kind of special, right? I mean, that's like a sort of a blip in Rolex history and a blip in the history of the Explorer, and it could be worth something. But here's the problem. It was distinctly less cool than the Mark II version. So it was like an anomaly, but not something you'd actually want. And I feel the same way about this one because it looks to be an anomaly, but it doesn't look good. It's only cool because it's an anomaly. And so my first reaction was like, wow, you know, keep it and have it and have that special dial, all right? And here's the turn in the story. Well, he took it back and he inquired about it, and according to RSC in Singapore, this is the new Explorer service dial. Whoa, what is Rolex thinking? What are they doing? Now, apparently he was able to get the old dial back, damage included, and I guess he's happy with that. And that's probably what I would have done as well. I mean, I wouldn't have wanted this new service dial. If it was an anomaly, maybe, but not if this is the way they're going to be going forward. Now, this is if you believe what RSC Singapore is saying. And, you know, I got to be honest, I'm not. I don't believe Rolex in Geneva goofed this and are going to start making service dials for the Explorer sans serif. I don't think they're that stupid, all right? So I think that the RSC in Singapore maybe lied to the guy, or maybe they got a few dials and they're all like this and they're all anomalies, and maybe they're trying to make the guy feel a little bit better, like it's not a mistake, they're all like this. Are you cool with it? Because they're all like this. And so I'm not actually believing that this is the service dial for the Explorer. I think, I'm not believing what RSC Singapore is saying, because I think Rolex is smarter than this. I mean, why would they release their Rolex logo without the serifs? That's so important. So anyway, it's an interesting story. Are Rolex Explorer service dials going forward sans serif? According to RSC in Singapore, yes, but I'm not buying it. I don't believe it. I don't think Rolex would do that. So anyway, let me know what you think about this. If you were this guy, what would you do? Well, I'm glad he went back and checked. If I were him and I didn't check, I would assume it was an anomaly. I might have kept it, even though I didn't quite like it as much, because I thought this is kind of special, it's kind of cool. But I might have, like he did, inquired about it, and if I found out they were all like this, I really would have wanted the serifed Rolex dial, and I might have gone back to the one with the damage, although, you know, a damaged dial, that's not that great either. Anyway, let me know what you think. Take care. Thanks for watching. See you next time.